Some love stories are not just about two hearts finding each other, they are about two lives united in a shared mission. Priscilla and Aquila-A's love was the kind that built more than a home. It built the early church. Their story begins in the bustling city of Rome. Aquila, a Jewish man from Pontus, worked as a skilled tent maker. Priscilla, his wife, was equally gifted and resourceful. Together, they ran their business, living a quiet and honest life. But their peaceful days were disrupted when Emperor Claudius ordered all Jews to leave Rome. Forced to leave their home, Priscilla and Aquila traveled to the city of Corinth. There, they met a man who would change the course of their lives, the Apostle Paul. Paul, also a tent maker, found work and lodging with them. What began as a business relationship quickly became a deep friendship rooted in faith. Priscilla and Aquila opened not only their home, but their hearts to Paul, and soon they became partners in his ministry. Side by side, they traveled with Paul to Ephesus, where they began to teach and strengthen the believers. Their marriage was marked by a remarkable unity. They worked together in their trade, in their home, and in their calling to share the gospel. They welcomed believers into their house, turning it into a place of worship and refuge. Every decision they made as one. One of their most well-known acts came when they met Apollos, a passionate preacher who knew the scriptures but lacked full understanding of the way of Christ. Priscilla and Aquila, together, took him aside and explained the gospel more accurately. They did not seek credit or recognition. They simply worked together to build up the church. Their love was strengthened, not weakened, by the challenges they faced. Exile from Rome, the dangers of ministry, and the sacrifices of a life on the move. They were not just husband and wife. They were best friends, co-workers, and spiritual warriors. Every step they took was in harmony, their lives a living example of what it means to serve God together. In time, Priscilla and Aquila returned to Rome when it was safe to do so, continuing their ministry there. Even from a distance, Paul spoke of them with great affection, calling them his fellow workers in Christ and praising their willingness to risk their lives for the gospel. Their marriage stands as a beautiful reminder that love is strongest when it is anchored in a shared purpose. The story of Priscilla and Aquila teaches us that true love thrives when both hearts are fixed on serving others and honoring God. It shows us that a home built on faith becomes a place where lives are transformed. If you believe that love is more than romance, that it is a partnership of purpose, like this video, share it with someone who inspires you, and subscribe to Divine Love Stories for more cinematic retellings of the most beautiful biblical romances ever told.